came, Ezin went into labor. After a difficult night of pushing and prayer, she gave birth not to one child, not to two, but 3 beautiful baby girls. The cries of the newborns filled the small hospital ward, and the nurses whispered in awe, triplets. What a blessing. But Obina's face darkened when he heard the news. Instead of celebrating, he frowned, muttering under his breath. 3 girls. Only girls. What will I do with them? He visited the hospital once, pacing back and forth, refusing to touch the babies. Ezin, weak from childbirth, pleaded with him. Obina, these are your children. They are blessings. They will grow to bring joy to you. But Obina shook his head. In his heart, he wanted sons who would carry his name, sons he could boast about in the village square. He muttered something about wasting money raising useless girls and stormed out. The next morning, when Ezin asked the nurses about her husband, they told her he had not returned. By evening, his phone was switched off. By the time she was discharged, she discovered the bitter truth: Obina had abandoned her at the hospital, refusing to take responsibility for the children. Ezin went back to her mother's small mud house with her 3 infants. Life became unbearably hard. She had no job, no savings, and no man to stand by her. Every morning, she strapped one child on her back, held another in her arm, and laid the third beside her as she roasted plantain or fetched firewood. Neighbors mocked her. Ezin, so this is the great man who promised to marry you. Where is he now? Some even whispered cruelly. 3 girls. Waste of time. If they were boys, he would have stayed. But Ezin refused to bow to shame. She toiled day and night, feeding her children little by little, often skipping meals so they could eat. Her hands grew callous from work, her back bent from carrying firewood, but her spirit burned brighter than ever. Years passed, and the triplets, Amora, Chisholm, and Ifunanya, grew into intelligent, kind-hearted children. Though they had no father, they excelled in school, winning prizes for reading, writing, and debate. Their teachers marveled. These girls are gifted. They will go far in life. Ezin sacrificed everything to keep them in school. She took extra jobs, cleaned houses, and even farmed on borrowed land. Her only prayer was, God, let my daughters rise higher than I ever could. Despite the whispers of the villagers, Ezin never allowed bitterness to poison her heart. Whenever her daughters asked about their father, she simply said, he chose a different path, but you, my children,